My name is Retro Rock, and I represent BombCity Sports. Today, we're here in the heart of the Rust Belt of Youngstown, Ohio, at the Youngstown Republic Rubber Factory.
February 28th, 1901, Youngstown Republic Rubber Company would be founded with Henry K. Wick as the president and vice president A.E. Adams. Although they would come into business during the early times of the Rust Belt's decline, they would find success early with the tire and hose industry. This is because although competitors like Cleveland and Chicago had the Great Lakes to help import and export products, they were still not of the quality and demand of what was being made in Youngstown, Ohio at the time. It's no secret that in the auto industry, it was taking off at this point, and any company that was making tires was bound to have success.
So pretty much it goes like this. The Youngstown Republic Rubber Company would go on to find much success within their infant years. So much success that in 1907, right here on this land in the heart of the Rust Belt, they would build a tire production facility, and at the end of 1908, would already have a storage facility to keep up with the demand that such production would bring. But success at that point would not stop, because by the time 1913 would come, on the same land, they find themselves building a clubhouse and an office building. An office building because of all the extra clients that are coming and the advertisement that they have to deal with, not only here locally in Youngstown, but globally throughout the whole entire world at this point.
In 1915, Republic Rubber would forever leave its mark on the industry by creating a process that made it so tires would wear down more slowly and more evenly over time. This would go on to be called podium process rubber, and it would help revolutionize the way that tires are made today. Unfortunately, just 1 year after such a historic time for the company, Henry K. Wick would pass away in his hometown of Youngstown, Ohio on the 26th of March. 1 year after his passing, Republic Rubber Company Corporation was formed. This would be immediately followed by the company purchasing another facility from Knight and Tire Rubber Company. Things would run very smoothly from this point until June 8, 1923, when the company would be sold at a public auction for $3.5 million to a company called Lee Rubber and Tire Corporation, now going by Republic Rubber Division of Lee Rubber and Tire. For the next 40 years, the company would go on to have much success. However, in 1963, Lee Rubber and Tire did not see a profit turn for months, and since operation and energy costs were far outweighing the money brought in, this would lead to Air-Equip purchasing the company and continuing operations. From this point on, Air-Equip would change hands a few different times and would eventually merge with Salem Republic Rubber Company. who would acquire all the hose manufacturing lines. At some point later in the 60s, after such purchase, tires would cease production for good, putting all company focus on hoses and valves. In 1979, Aeroquip would be forced to close the Youngstown plant due to overwhelming energy and production costs. This would leave over 350 plus workers unemployed. Several former heads of the Youngstown division would refuse to go out so easily though, and would come up with a plan to try and bring the business back. The goal was start a new company called Republic Hose Manufacturing Corporation. They would need to ask the government for a $1.5 million grant though, and the only problem was that Aeroquip did not want to sell off the 15 acres of assembly lines. In a very unexpected move though, the city of Youngstown itself would buy back the land and assembly lines and quickly sell them back to Republic Rubber. Unfortunately, this victory would only last so long, as in 1989, due to a lot of the same issues they faced in the past, Youngstown Republic would be forced to close their doors forever. It's now been 35 plus years since its doors have closed, and Youngstown Republic still sits abandoned on Albert Street, accessible for anyone who wants to experience this piece of history. And as time continues to go by and the buildings continue to weather, the once popular smokestack that brought travelers from all around the world has now fallen and lays in its own rubble. All the stairs that bring you to the upper level floors are all gone. Even with the way to the second and third floors, they're probably not the safest place to walk at this point. It will only be a matter of time before these places and all their past glory are gone forever. Please make sure, if you decide to explore this place, that you do it with the utmost care and make sure to watch your every step.
Hey, you, that's right, you right there. You made it to the end of my video, and I really appreciate that. So if you like what you've seen today, make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel, and if you're feeling courteous, throw a donation into the link. I thank everyone who stood with me today. I really appreciate Youngstown so much. As you can see, I have a passion for this place.